Skye Squad, we are back in the building. Yes, we got a lot to talk about today. We got to get into some things with Porsha Williams and that good Candace Dillard Bassett, okay? Candace is going after Porsha now, okay? We're going to get into that. We got a response, we think, from Jamal Bryant. And we got to ask some questions about Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings. Are they in trouble? And then we think we got a reaction from Nene Leakes as well. So we're going to get into all of that. But first, I just want to let y'all know it is snowing outside. And while I honestly don't feel well today, inside, I'm actually a lot more excited. I'm probably more excited than Wendy getting a 5th degree. That's neither here nor there at this point. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell button, and join the texting community so I can text you as soon as a new video drops. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and stage dive into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news, okay? So the ratings are out, okay, for season 13, episode 2 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they're looking a little low, okay? They're looking a little bit low. Now, I'm not surprised because I do have to say that the numbers for reality television shows in general seem to be down across the industry. So that's not really that surprising to me. But as I was looking on our good friends over at the Real Housewives franchise page, they're indicating that the ratings have dropped for Real Housewives of Atlanta to the lowest level since season 1, recording 1.189 million viewers for episode 2 of season 13. So, we also get a comment on Twitter from Nene Leakes shortly after these numbers were posted. And she says, is that the number? Okay. Now, a lot of people took this to be shade, but we have to really ask some poignant questions. And I've been having a lot of conversations with people behind the scenes, other, Bravo-holics like myself, other people who are really fascinated and interested in reality television. And the question does come up. Is Real Housewives of Atlanta missing something? It has been 13 seasons, okay? So this has been a long-running show on a Housewives franchise, okay? Not the longest, but probably the second longest, okay? After Real Housewives of Orange County. To me, it seems natural that the ratings would somewhat decline, okay? Or do you guys think that this is related to Nene's absence, okay? You guys know that Nene does bring in headlines and people love to watch Nene on their television screens. So do you guys feel as though Nene's absence is what is accounting for these lower ratings? Or do you think that it is something else? Comment in the chat and let me know what you guys think. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about this situation. I want to move on over to Real Housewives of Potomac, okay? Because we have what we think is a reaction from Jamal Bryant. Now, for those of you guys who have been living under a rock, Gizelle and Jamal have rekindled their relationship. They were together from 2002 to 2009, I believe. And Gizelle let us know herself that he was a cheater, pumpkin eater, in her words, okay? And now it seems as though they are back together, or are they, as Karen Huger asked during the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion, okay? Now, Monique brought out all types of receipts. Gizelle's dad mentioned some babies, okay? Karen Huger also mentioned some allegations that have been leveled against Pastor Jamal Bryant in the past couple of months/year, okay? With that being said, all this came out at the reunion, and Jamal Bryant has made a statement on Instagram, and he says this:
"Give no energy to anything that doesn't add to your joy, align with your purpose, or pay any of your bills. Be at peace."
Okay, so we have that message right there from him. My question to you guys is this. With Gizelle continuing to do interviews and say that, Jamal is the one for her, she's the one that she feels like he would, lay his life on the line for her and the kids. Do you guys feel like she would be welcome as a first lady in the church that he is now a pastor of? Okay? Because her stint on reality television has been, at this point now, it's looking kind of controversial in terms of what we would expect from a traditional first lady. So I guess for me, what I'm wondering is, is she first lady material? Do you guys feel like she would be accepted in this church if they were to continue this relationship further? Okay. What do you guys think about that? Because I just don't know that I see it, but I could be wrong. Listen, I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. Now we need to move on into Candace Dillard Bassett. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Kandi gal, Kandi gal, Kandi gal, Kandi gal. What is you doing? What is you doing now? Not Porsha. Not Porsha. Not Porsha, no. Okay? So let me give you guys the details, okay? So last night, looking online, okay? And what I see is, and this is from the Monique and Porsha page, I saw it in a couple of other different spaces as well, had mentioned it. But I believe Candace did an interview with David Yontef from Behind the Velvet Rope. Now, David has a very popular podcast in which he talks to a lot of Bravo celebrities, reality TV stars from a lot of the shows that we all like to watch, right? So I'm assuming this is what this is from. If I'm incorrect, somebody chime down below or shoot me an email and tell me where it actually came from. I just like to quote as many sources as I possibly can so you guys know where you can get the full scoop from as well, okay? So you can listen to the entire interview. Now, there has been some print publication of the interview, and it reads as such. As the conversation progressed, Candace explained, I think Porsha and Kenya kind of took it too far, but you've seen a lot. Leanne Locken, when she pulls off her belt and she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So you've seen people push the line, but never really cross it outside of Porsha, who has proven herself to be the sidekick of all. I'm not sure what that means. So then the article states, the Potomac housewife refused to hold back as she continued to say, I guess Monique would be Porsha's sidekick. Just the two wild people defending each other, which is very cute. Now, the article states Candace went on to imply that the two women had no scruples and the outburst was due to how they were raised. Whether you agree with her sentiment or not, Candace has said her piece from day one and was upset that the charges were dropped against Monique, who she felt deserved to be held accountable for her actions. It is doubtful that the two women will ever be friends again, and it is still unknown if either will return for the show for the next season. Now, according to rumors, it had been rumored at some point that Candace would not be returning next season, but then Andy Cohen has also said he would like to see all the women back for next season. So I'm not really sure where to, what to believe in terms of that, because, you want to believe the production sources, but Andy has said another thing, so who knows? Now, but of course he could also be saying that because, the season is still on and it's still playing out, and no word would probably be given until the reunion episodes have already aired, okay? So probably January when we would find out who's actually going to be returning or not, because then they would probably begin in February or March, okay? In terms of filming. Now, to get back to the article, I do not know the publication that this was featured in. I would tell you otherwise, but I'm just giving you guys the gist. Now, my thoughts on this situation are this. It's unfortunate that Candace continues to go down this road of insulting people, especially insulting how people were raised, their family life, their upbringing, because not only that, you're insulting their families as well, okay? So that's one thing. And yes, our reactions are sometimes based on the things that have occurred in our past, and sometimes they do have an effect on how we act in the present. However, she doesn't have the right to make that assessment because it's unfair to the parents involved. It's unfair. It's just unfair all around, okay? I'm not going to blame my parents for something that I've done, okay? I'm not going to do that. I'm a grown man at this point. So we're all grown-ups. Everyone has to own their actions, and everyone's actions are their own. You ain't going to blame Mama Diane on this, okay? You was not going to blame Mama Diane on this one, okay? That's the first thing that I would say. The second thing I would say is this. It appears as though Porsha and Monique are actual friends, right? They've traveled together. They've done, they hang out. Porsha has been vocal about that. I believe Monique has been vocal about that as well. And I think it's unfair for Candace to say that about the two of them because, why is Monique not deserving of some level of support the same way that Candace herself is deserving of some level of support? You understand what I'm saying? All season long, Candace has had the support of Wendy and Robin and Gizelle and even Karen, though she won't accept Karen's support. She's had that level of support from the majority of the cast. So why is it wrong for someone who has an actual friend in real life to have that level of support as well? Because every lady is deserving of support, whether you like them or not. You know what I mean? Everybody's deserving of that. So I don't feel like you should take away that type of support because you feel like somebody is wrong. At the end of the day, it's just not cool. Those are my thoughts on that situation. I would like to know what you think. I think that coming for Porsha is the wrong road to go down because Porsha also has a platform in which she can speak on every day. So it would not surprise me if at some point in time we heard Porsha clap back, okay? But you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Was she correct in this situation or was she dead wrong? Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button, and I will catch you in the next video.